Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dell with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the 37. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 3rd down now.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
All right. 19 Texas.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Harris on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ow, that's right.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Hey.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right?
They send a tight end in motion.
Hey.
Stroud off the play fake. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
They go play action here. Headed out right. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down.
Hey, south. Hey.
Back to throw, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Under.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down with Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ah, what's that?
Wangu goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to end our... Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Everly's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. You've got a new set of downs start. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they bring him down around the 34.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Lawrence to throw it. Connection made. Travis Etienne. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here's the 24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Rip, 23.
Now it's Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Christian Harris on the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete, it's Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. First throw for the backup now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. On play action, here's Stroud. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side, caught at the 20-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love Brock, sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ron.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Third and just 2 to go.
Red on red. Here we go.
They go right back to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hey, hey, hey.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy, route. Easy. Go, let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They motion the slot man right. Lawrence trying again on second. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Red 23. Left.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Lawrence in the pistol. ETN on the catch. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Minshew. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars make it 17-all. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
All right.
Trying the right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's going deep this. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Lion!
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
11.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Across his body, defenders there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey!
From the gun, Stroud. Catch is made in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Bill Kill! Silver!
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets him around 6 there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Etienne again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. this up the middle to ETN. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, run!
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down throw, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Lawrence facing third and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Route. Great job.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Put the body on the line for his team. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Stroud off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has it in close. Touchdown, Houston! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
6 and 24. Hey, kill.
They send a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Minshew. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play, and that gives them 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give on the counter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They give it to him again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Takes it in at the 26. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
We're at 23.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
All right.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later.